our council minutes. With that, I now open up for public comment.
Hi, my name's Jane Rebelowski, and I'm here to talk about the thing I've been talking to you about for several years now, and that's your consideration to modify the tax exemption that you're giving developers. There doesn't seem to be any reason why we need to give developers a tax break for 8 years so they can build luxury apartments, which is what they're building. The average person in Bremerton cannot afford to live in them. I fully support the 12-year program where a percentage has to go to low-income housing. I mean, the majority of the people moving in, and no offense to anybody in the Navy, but they know they get $1,700. And that's what these new apartments are starting at, unless you're in a little tiny studio, and it's still well over $1,000. I mean, I have a house that is less than 700 square feet, and the market value for that now is over $300,000. And that's because of these tax incentives that you're giving to developers. That is why the prices are going up so crazy in this town, and people are living in their cars, they're sleeping on people's couches. People cannot afford to live here. I mean, it's great that you're getting people to move here from Seattle, but you've completely forgotten the people who have grown up here, raised their kids here. Where are their kids gonna be able to live? I mean, the only reason my daughter is able to live in Bremerton is because 20 years ago, my late husband and I were able to buy a second house. So that's how she gets to live here. On her income, which is decent, she would never be able to afford to buy a house in this city. So instead of thinking about the development crowd, which is working on that opportunity zone pyramid scheme where people who invest in them also don't have to pay taxes or full taxes on the money they invest and the money that they get back as their investment, we should be investing in the people who live here and have lived here for generations, and new folks who want to move here shouldn't have to pay $300,000 for a 600 square foot house.
Thank you, Ms. Rebelowski.